feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona-Dallas Monday night, that feels like an old-school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now we'll have Andy Dalton at quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland, Pittsburgh, how great is this now to feel like...
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
You do this too.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D lineman, you play the run. Linebacker.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Frank Clark, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Goal.
Incomplete.
Dalton's pass intended for Blake Bell. Incomplete.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop the throw. And he's taken down, a cheap sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Brings up third down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And oh, the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Dalton. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Dalton's throw taken in by Lamb. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Escape. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do in the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game now tied here in the 4th.
To kick off for Dallas.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Taken in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
2nd and 5.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Mahomes firing complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd down, it's Bell.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
For the Chiefs field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. So it was a golden chance to go ahead here in the final moments, but he misses for a second time in this game.
Brandon, either one of those go, and they might be on their way to a victory. Instead, they're going to have to hold on here defensively just to force overtime.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Big spot, Andy Dalton. Sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A 51-yard attempt.
And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. Out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Mahomes going to throw. And it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
The ball carrier.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay.